Hey, Drew. Adam Hoke from CHGO. You had a chance to play the Vikings this past year, and now you're going to play them twice in this division. They're one of the more exotic fronts. It seemed to be one of your better games. So just what do you remember about that game in particular, and just overall your level of comfort of kind of diagnosing things at the line of scrimmage and sort of playing that role within the offense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they definitely present some unique challenges and things that put pressure on an offense. And so I think when I think about that week, it was a lot of front-end preparation and film study and developing tells and things that kind of gave us a hint about what was going to happen post-snap and finding them pre-snap. And when you're playing a defense like that, that's super key with getting everybody on the same page as a center. So, yeah, definitely look forward to doing more of that and developing an understanding. But, yeah, I think that'll be a consistent theme is just doing everything I possibly can to prepare and stack the deck in our favor so that post-snap we can play fast and aggressive and be all on the same page beforehand.
Hi, Drew. Alex Shapiro, Chicago Sports Network. Along those lines, as a veteran center, being that quarterback of the offensive line, seems like it'd be really helpful for a young quarterback like Caleb Williams. You had some experience doing that with Michael in Atlanta, so I'm just curious, what are the ways in which you helped Michael come along at the end of last year, and then how do you think you can apply that with Caleb here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mike's an awesome player and an awesome teammate. So yeah, that was a pleasure. And I think the biggest things are your focus can only be on so many things at once. And there are things that his focus needs to be on and they can't be on anybody else's plate. And there are things that can be handled by other people. So things like snap count or like elements of protection or the run game or that kind of deal. The less he has to worry about it and the more that we as an O-line can communicate together and diagnose together, the less he has to do it and the more he can focus on the things that are exclusive to him. And so I think that process played out a little bit with Mike, and then I imagine it'll carry over the same. But yeah, it's all about kind of narrowing the aperture about what you're having to focus on and being able to kind of use the O-line as additional eyes for the quarterback.
You're watching Bears Yard, your home of opinionated Chicago Bears talk Monday through Friday right here on YouTube. So if you don't want to miss an episode, hit that subscribe button.
I'm comfortable playing anywhere on the D-line. If you watch me play, I've played everywhere on the D-line from a 0 tech to a 9 tech, and, I've been able to be productive at all those positions. So, I think that's something that is part of my game that I like to exploit. I like to use is to be able to move up and down the defensive line. So to have the opportunity here is, exciting and something I want to continue to grow at and get better at.
Path to Designer ESPN 1000. Last season, your quarterback hit numbers were through the roof. You were causing pressure consistently. What was it about your game from year 2 to year 3 that you saw take that step, and what do you want to see take another step coming into this season with the Bears?
Yeah, I think it's just attention to detail and then time on grass, getting more comfortable on the field, more comfortable in my role. I saw increased production, understanding what my rush plan is, being able to come in with a specific rush plan and execute that to the T was definitely important in my development and is going to be important going forward. That's big, having a plan and being able to stick to that plan and execute it. So, so in short, there's kind of a myriad of things that have gone into me improving my game year to year, but I think it's just attention to detail and the willingness to grow as a player and work hard.
Okay. Josh Buckalter, Clocker Sports. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What were your thoughts on Montez Sweat? What are you maybe hoping to pick up from him and add to your game as you join the team?
Yeah, I've watched him since he was in college. He's an explosive athlete, strong dude. He's dominant on the D-line, and it's exciting to be able to play across from him and learn from him. Like I said, I've been watching him since, before he even got to the NFL. So to be able to, learn from him in person, be a teammate, help grow from him and help him grow, it's going to be exciting. And then along with the other guys on the D-line, Grady, Javon, a bunch of guys on the D-line, I'm excited to get to work with them, grind with them, and learn from them.